God be this unfair? I was talking to my son. They are rich, of course, rich, very rich, you know. But when we were at school, they were the richest, one of the richest families in Zimbabwe. And you know how I would be sitting next to him, and then in class we were together. One time, he is not here today, he lives in Masvingo. And I was just walking down the street like this at school. And the boarding master just said, come help this guy carry his trunk into the dormitory. So I grabbed this thing, said, find him a bed. I'm like, where do I find a bed? So I took him to my bed. I said, this is my bed. Let's look for your bed. We moved around and found a bed. And the boarding master said, next to you. I don't even know who he is. And then I realized he is from the richest family in Zimbabwe. And I'm not coming from the richest family. And every day, he never went to the dining room. No. Every week they brought him food in trunks. We're talking about under 18. They would make him drive his car, park it at the school until term is finished. Never drove it. You just see that's a new car. For what purpose? Maybe they were encouraging him to go to school. Meanwhile, my own father's car, we had to push for it to start. And you come from your house with the 5 tins, if you a lack of beef, extra food. And this man has got trunks coming every week to encourage him. I need encouragement like that. I don't know if you understand. I sat there and wondered how God was unfair like that. How can God be this unfair? That my own father can't even afford this. Or you say, but you never say to yourself, he can't afford. You just say, something is wrong with my father. Never appreciated him, not zero. Finished school, he passed, I passed better than him. And I knew for a fact he was not looking for a job. Some of you, your silence. How can God be this unfair? One time I took him, said, sit down. So he was going through some few issues. So me and my wife said, we're going to take over his whole family needs. Not that he's broke, no, but he wasn't at the level that he was supposed to be at. But now this same broke guy is now close to him to a point where he says, Papa is richer than me. Yet we're in the same class. But he is humble enough to know my family is very rich. But this guy now. But imagine if I had cursed God at that time and said, I don't want to worship him anymore. He's unfair because I've seen prosperity. But what I was seeing was the brilliance of his father in arranging his family affairs. My father came from a certain level of people. You see, he was the only one who was actually trying to remove the chains of poverty from his family. And he had tried because he was coming deep from poverty. And is now rising. So his growth is not going to be like people who have managed to secure a few things. Now that my father is dead, although of course things changed as we moved, but imagine, now the day I had my first son, I said, God, my father was right all along. There were things he was doing that were in line with where he was at that time, but I couldn't see it. I only saw my friend, who I later discovered that he was also my relative, that he was rich, his family is rich. Me, on the other hand. See, right there, I want to get this. Never let your child wish he was someone else's son. Never. To walk around with someone say, if I was Bill Gates' child. I told you about one of my daughters when I said, be specific about what you want in life. Because the Bible says, if you say to this mountain, not any mountain, this one. And the lady came to me and said, Dad, I just want a tall guy, slim, with good hair, nice singing voice. I said, you won't get it. Michael Jackson is dead. Be happy with the one you have now. But the one you have now will only rise when you begin to thank God for that person. This woman you have now, let me tell you, this woman you have now is beautiful. You are not decorating her enough. All the ones you think are wonderful, they have now learned how to do the small things. Says, wash your wife with the word. So consistently, affirm. This woman you are given by God, affirm. Tell you are the most beautiful person in my world. You're the most beautiful. I thank God you are here. I thank God you are like this. I find the best that they are doing. Don't target the ones that the faults that they will continue to be. Have you ever told your child, don't cross that road, don't, and they keep crossing? Because whatever you amplify is amplified in the character. Change it. From today onwards, when you see your wife, dance. Kagetzak. Consistently, you will see somebody brighten up. Now they tell you their faults. But if you're not seeing it, and you're going magazine after magazine, you see now it's nice, beautiful people. Guess what? Your standard of beauty changes. You now think this is the best. And then you go that direction. You realize it's not the best. Then you try another one. Then you try another one. Then you try another one. Until you divorce the one you have. And trust me, you will divorce. This world, so many people are changing. Many know.
You see now, in that moment back at boarding school, Prophet Angel could have looked at that rich kid's life, the luxury food, the expensive gadgets, the effortless comfort, and may have said, God, how can you be this unfair? Because what looked like lack was actually preparation for him. What felt like injustice was God building endurance, character, and vision for the future. Imagine if he had cursed God in frustration, he would have missed the assignment. Today, that same rich boy, he's a son in the ministry. And that humble boy with the plain meals, he's the prophet shaping nations. So don't judge your life by what's on your plate right now. Judge it by what God is cooking behind the scenes. And to every father listening, be that kind of dad that your child is proud to call my father. Just like Prophet Angel just said in this video, never let your child ever say the words, I wish I had a different father. Never let your child silently wish for a different one. You are the king of your household, not just in title, but in how you protect, provide, and lead. And to every wife, your words shape the king. Encourage him, speak life, push for growth. Don't wait for revival to come from the outside. It starts in your home, at your table, with your faith. So next time life feels unfair, pause and say, God, I trust your timing, I trust my training, I trust my story. Because what looks unfair today may just be God preparing you for your throne tomorrow.
Laugh News World. Networking the world with godly laughter.